All right, guys, what is going on today? So we have I'm going to call it a little bit of a busy day, but got some fun projects going on. We finally got our first lift kit that we'll be starting in just a little while. Later today, the guy's going to drop off the vehicle for a couple days, and we're going to be able to do a little lift kit, wheels and tires on his. And then I'm going to pick up some tires right now for another customer that we got squeaking right before him. A little bit of a double booking situation, but that's all right. Did some tires yesterday, so this month, which happens to be October, became a very busy month for us, but that's just what it is. We are very seasonal work here at KB Autosports, but that is okay. We are slowly working on getting kind of more steady throughout the entire year, and then we'll finally be able to jump over there full time and do that, you know, all the time. So I'm gonna go pick up these tires real quick, which I'm literally like a block away from. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling the best. It seems like I always start these video series or whatever whenever I'm not feeling the best, but that's just kind of how it goes. When you got work to do, you got work to do. So unfortunately, you're gonna hear a little bit of a stuffy voice from me for hopefully just today. It'll end. But yeah, like I said, I'm about to go pick up some tires, so I will get you guys when we pick up these tires. So here we are, showing up to US Auto Force. Is one of our local tire distributors that we get our tires from, and luckily they literally are like 2 minutes from our shop. So I'm gonna jump in here real quick, grab our tires. I think we only got two or four to pick up today, I'm not really sure, and then we will be on our way to the shop. All right, so I just got to the shop. I picked up these two tires for a customer. These are some Toyo Open Country Highways, I think. So that's what those are. And then these just showed up today for another customer / pre-selling wheels. These are 33 set of AMP Pro Train AT bullshit stuff. Sorry, can't say those swear words on the YouTube. But anyways, these are waiting on wheels to show up. We also have another set of wheels and tires showing up. I'm assuming they'll be here later this week. We bought our first set of KG ones and Versa tires to go together. So hopefully all of that will work out. And then we have one of the customers coming over today for, I believe, the set of Michelins. And this is just a whole bunch of, this is kind of our like work corner of stuff. And then we have lift kits, I think another lift kit. Those are leveling kits. Then we have 4-banger fog lights here for the Jeep, and the brand new set of Morimoto rock lights for we're gonna put them on the Jeep, but if you guys need them, just let us know. Some more suspension components. Like I said, this is just kind of the corner of stuff we have to do. This is all the 97 stuff, so we will be getting into that project here in a little while. Unfortunately, it's just a problem child. So yeah, we have the other Jeep that we just worked on out there. You probably can just see a little bit of it. It's a white Gladiator that we just did some tires on yesterday. So we're pretty busy. Like I said, we're probably about 3 weeks out right now, but that's just give or take with how everyone needs to schedule stuff. We also have an entire Jeep lift kit back here. We're just waiting on the customer to come back from, I believe, Georgia. But other than that, yeah, we're just chugging away. So when stuff comes, I will do another video.
But that's what disappoints me is, you know, you're bringing out this garbage, which is supposed to be, you know, crazy. And I just handles awesome.
All right, so here we have, I believe it's 23 Chevy Silverado 2500. That is getting a 3-inch, I believe, ReadyLift lift kit, along with these unfortunate Archons and rolling big power tires. So we don't have to mount or balance any of these because obviously they're already done. So I'm not sure how they even mount and balance, if they mount and balance good or not. But we're gonna throw a bunch of stuff in there. So Oracle wheel lights and everything. Yeah, so I'm gonna move this real quick, get the other vehicle out of the way, and then yeah, we'll start on this. So we got the truck going up on the hoist. We have wheels and tires right here. Like I said, these are Archons with rolling big power tires, neither of which we've really messed with. We've messed with a few Archons, but not this specific style. Never messed with rolling big power tires, but like I said, we don't have to mount them, so that'll be good. We have some lug nuts, then we have Oracle wheel ring lights, Rough Country upper control arms, and then we have a 3-inch leveling lift kit, so it should have like the blocks and some of the other like keys and stuff in there. And then we have front and I believe rear shocks going on this truck. So that is the exciting, cool stuff going on this one, and we're gonna tear it into it shortly. All right, so we got the wheels and tires off. Now what we're gonna try and do, because up here in the north, big issue we start to have is these torsion keys get locked up between here and the torsion bar going to the front. So we're gonna try and release those and just make sure that those come out so that we can put in the new keys, hopefully to alleviate any future issues, but also just to try and hit the one thing that normally is a huge pain in the butt right out of the way. So hopefully that's the only thing that'll fight us, if it even does. All right, so apparently I wasn't filming, which really sucks, but I was able to get these keys out using obviously the torsion on the loading bar, but we measured them and then just wrote up here what the measurement was of the bolt. Luckily these came out, so hopefully that's the worst we have to deal with. We'll see in time. So that's on to the rest now. All right, so my dad went through, replaced both the upper control arms. I am currently working on replacing all of the front shocks. I have the other one done. The other side's pretty much fully done. We just have to do the sway bar piece right here, and then I believe diff drops as well, and then lower the skid plate that's up front. But other than that, like I said, I'm just gonna go replace this real quick. So I have to undo the bolt down here, 2 bolts up there, swap that out, and then at the end of it all, you throw the keys back in and rock it out from there. So pretty simple setup, but just gotta get through it. All right, so all the front shocks and the upper control arms, like I said in the last clip, are in. Now he has been working on putting the spacer for the sway bar as he just dropped something, so that's awesome. But he's putting in the spacer and getting everything all lined up. Gotta do the other side. Then we have the diff drops, and then I believe it is keys for the front. Everything on the front should be good. And then we have to move to the back, which will be a little bit fun because these axles are really heavy duty on the 2500s and start to weigh a lot. So figuring out how to do this very safely will be interesting, but we will get it. All right, so we finished up, I think, the entire front end. We did the diff drops, which you really can't see, but just little spacers. What size spacer would you say they were?
1/2 inch.
1/2 inch spacers with new bolts. So what we did is we didn't even drop the full diff. We loosened up, well, we took out the front and the rear, the 2 fronts, loosened up the rears, and then did vice versa to angle it. I did actually pivot on us a little bit, so we had to kind of fix that because these holes were not aligned. But we got that done. We obviously, like I said, did the sway bar like relocation, just pushes it forward, what, 2 inches right there. And then there's a weird bracket that goes right there, right here, to get the skid plate off of this new sway bar location. Now I believe everything is finished up front, and we have to figure out how we want to do the back to put the little blocks in. And we also have to do the keys, get the keys adjusted. So I think that's the next thing we have to do, and then move on. All right, so the torsion keys are now in. Like I said, the new ones are. So what we did is, like I said, we measured previously from the bottom of the retainer, whatever you want to call this, to the bottom of this bolt. And then on this side, it was 1 7/8. On this side, it was 1 1/2. So then I just measured it back and made sure both were in the right spot. We will probably be making small adjustments just to make sure all 4 corners are equal and level. But other than that, that is where we got. So let's just keep chugging along.